Welcome to episode 3 of doing all of Factorio's achievements on a Deathworld. We've got kind of a desert world, that's not great, but never mind. We've got about 2.5 hours in. We've got to launch a rocket in another 5.5 hours. We are up to the point of, give me this carb again. I'm having an oil pipe. I'm having this nice space with this mall and this train that we did and labs that are getting science and are pretty happy, and this ratio is weird, don't worry about it. Let's go and build some petrochem. Do we have everything? I think we need a couple more. We probably have enough of those pipes. Let's get the underground pipes to go and build petrochem stuff. Give me any other refineries we have. It's a lot of refineries. It's probably fine. Actually, let's refeed all of these flamethrowers while we're over here. Yeah, and then we don't need... There's actually not that many left. Whatever, we'll just carry them, it's fine. Let's go and build some petrochem. I think I'm mostly happy with how this time goes. And we're going to move this down quite a bit, because I did see... Okay, not that far. Maybe only here. Because there's kind of a lake here, so that's going to be helpful. Let's start here for no particularly good reason. And yeah, we've got a bunch of things to do now. We've finished circuit network. What else do we need? I think we're just ticking through stuff pretty pleasantly. We are going to want landfill. We are going to want concrete soon. I don't know that there are any other really high priority things, so let's just get explosive damage? Sure. Yeah, and then let's continue to set all of this up. We are doing some defending in an interesting spot. I was wondering whether we were going to get attacked around the lake, thinking we probably were from that direction. And it's kind of the point of why we're building this down here. We're probably going to have to cut this power pole later, never mind. But we are now making the gas. And we're going to have some tanks of that over here as well, just as a nice buffer. We need to bring in the plastic. We need to do more. I don't think we're going to bother with... We're going to do this transition later. That's going to be a separate thing. How many more did we make? We made another 6. I'm okay with that. That's 7. Do the power poles first. And yeah, we are kind of working on several things at the moment. The reason why we're bringing the oil in this direction, like we're going to do a thing that is actually probably only need one tank there, and I don't want to remove the other tank because now we've got... Okay, whatever, fine. Yeah, one of the things that other people doing this 100% Deathworld challenge have done that I have not, that I think I should do more, is defend significantly better. So that's what we're going to do now that we are tanking that gas, is we're going to take this oil pipe to... Do I actually have... I have 73 walls. That's not going to be enough walls. But we're going to run this. We're going to claim some space so that we don't have to worry so much later. Yeah, that's about to the place we want. And then I think we want a radar there as well. We picked up a lot of flamethrowers, but we don't have... Yeah, because we're also... Yeah, doing the thing of building into the area that we want to subsequently defend. We want all... How many walls do we have? 250 walls? That's nice. Can we crank out more of those walls? Was there anything Okay, there was something that I queued for military sites. I was wondering if I could afford to cut the walls. Yeah, we're defending there. Okay. It's probably fine. Oh, you guys. Yeah, these were the guys that we were planning to handle with the defensive outpost that we were just about to build. So I guess also drop a radar here just to make sure that we keep an eye on that, and then run this power over to the new defensive outpost we're going to build. Where does this pipe end? This pipe ends here. And I think this is a decent space to build a choke. within which we will presumably be quite safe. So, somewhere over here we have an oil outpost. We've got a lot of oil. That's probably fine. How far away is... 15 is a decent yardstick, so that's... Okay, so this needs to be like the outer wall, but otherwise that is a decent flamethrower distance, and I reckon we're just going to claim a ton of space at this point. You guys need to not bother me while I'm doing this, but thanks. And this spot... Like, the plan was to just, yeah, go and have a bunker on this side, because we're currently still receiving attacks here, because we are polluting, you know, everything because it's a Deathworld, and we don't really have defenses on this side of this lake. We kind of have this little pillbox over here, but this is going to be the plan to lock down this side of the map, so hopefully this episode we can just go and build a whole bunch of stuff, and I quite like having this little... I mean, these guys arrived in a weird place that makes me think that they're not quite going to be pathing around the lake quite close enough for that to be doing a lot of work. But yeah, we are going to have additional pillbox defenses, which is going to be nice. Let's have... probably I should have... Maybe I needed to keep that car. Queue that thing, that's nice. Okay, flamethrower defenses. How far away can we... I mean, this is still also way closer together than we actually need these flamethrowers, but also, hopefully we've lined these flamethrowers up with the cliffs, so that... yeah, okay, sure. That's going to be some nice defensive position. And hopefully... I think we're going to build this a lot more with bots later, but for the immediate future, I think this is going to be all of the defense. How many more flamethrowers do we have? We've got a ton of flamethrowers and a ton of pipe. Okay, we are going to do some more. We're going to do that many more flamethrowers. So hopefully we are now... yeah, that one can go there, whatever. Hopefully now... this entire side of the lake will be safe, and this is a thing we can extend, that we will extend with bots later, but for now we're going to do kind of this nasty little hack thing. Maybe we should have another radar over here as well. How many radars do I have? 2 more radars? Okay. Let's double that up, and then let's do something like this, and then just leave a couple of guns around here protecting the flank, because that's a thing that we do. And yeah, let's... oh yeah, we're going to leave another radar like here or something, won't we? And now we want the car, because we've got to go and get all the stuff. So that's a perimeter. That's a perimeter that we are going to be pretty happy about, I think. I think that's going to... yeah, because we're definitely polluting these bases. Because Deathworld, there are probably also bases over here that are probably going to be arriving in here, but we're not polluting them yet. And those radars should also get us eyes on that. So, now I think we can go and build things, which means I think we need to go back to the mall and be picking stuff up. We've probably left enough space in there to do the builds that we want. Okay, we don't need to do that until we're actually building the blue sides. That's where the blue sides go. So in the meantime, let's go and get belts, and then also kind of configure this mall to be prepared to build the sizes of things we want to build with bots later, because we're thinking about almost having bots is the plan. We don't really need that steel. We will actually need chem plants, don't we? We don't have any chem plants yet. So, yeah, you can have... I mean, we're going to need a lot of chem plants, and we've got more pipe over here, so that's fine. We are going to want to do some outposting soon. We are going to want to have more assemblers. We've already got a pile of assemblers. We want... yeah, we actually want more mining drills, because we are going back to mine all of the starter patches. That's what's happening now. I just also noticed we had burner miners and a pistol and burner inserters. Burner inserters. Yeah, good remembering. The thing we actually need, in addition to refineries, is more power plants. So we probably need about that many more boilers. Yep, and then you're just getting on with stuff, and so that's fine. This one can pivot to a whole load more steam engines, because we're going to need those as well. And then you guys, yeah. Are we... Maybe we don't need those boxes, maybe we do, whatever. Yeah, we're just going to need more pipes now. In fact, we kind of need those pipes immediately to be hand-feeding that stuff, but never mind. We're going to go and mine the rest of the starter patches and bring in the coal and the copper and all of that kind of stuff. And because we're doing so many flamethrowers, did this... That happened to line up perfectly. I don't think I planned it like that, but we are going to check on the ammo. The ammo is pretty grim. We're going to go and deal with that. We're going to need more power. We have also just fortified that power. We're going to need more coal mining and all that stuff as well. You guys here. Okay, so that's probably fine. That's all of the military research we wanted, so I think we can cut the military research. We're just going to do generally useful things, which is not necessarily going to be great for power, for the either taking resources out of the ground or the amount of pollution we're putting on the map, because it's not really necessary that we have those things yet. But we're going to mine all of the stone, because we want to be doing flamethrower things. We want to mine all of the coal. Is there coal under this belt? There is. Let's move this miner to here to get some of that. And then... Because I'm also aware that we are going to be... Yeah, this... Let's also move this miner just to be... Yeah, this is the thing I was worried about as well. All of this iron mining is kind of running down. Not unanticipated, it is kind of why we connected the outpost, but having walls, having this many miners running out is a thing we kind of need to keep an eye on, especially as we're getting the base to produce more. So though that looked like those flamethrowers were doing decent work, again, I'm not even going to check, I'm going to assume that things are fine, and we can run this belt of coal in, so that's the entire starter coal tapped. And then the thing I did want to do is change this around, so that we prioritize from the richer mining outpost rather than the starter patches that we're running down. We're going to run them down anyway, it's just going to be what happens. These guys are in the way. So yeah, we've got our refineries in place. We need a lot more copper mining. We have done this in a way that means we also need to put undergrounds in here. Never mind. That's everything it needs to be, so cool. And then we've got, yeah, that's currently the only copper mining, the only copper processing we've got is in the intermediates outpost, which is a thing I am okay with. Where can we get... Okay, that was me dragging things badly. I think it's also still dragged badly, isn't it? It is, in fact, dragged badly. Mixed mining? I don't really want mixed mining there. We're just going to do this thing again, because why not? So, I think we can go... Because we still want to prioritize this copper into the... Yeah, we still want to prioritize this copper into the intermediates build, and then any other copper we can just... And I think we also do... Whatever, that's not going to be a big deal. This is going to be the copper we use to build more smelting down here. Okay, I think we need to... Because we've got this belt of coal, which is the... including the buffer supply as well. So that coal is going to run down here to power our smelting. We are going to need to upgrade... Do I have stone furnaces? Steel furnaces? No. I kind of want some more steel furnaces, so I think we are going to get that done, as the 12 is not many steel. And then we definitely want to... Yeah, we can cut military production. We've got a pile of walls now, because these are not full length. So when we branch off this iron and prioritize it into that's gross, but never mind, into the chips that we're about to build. We need more undergrounds. Yeah, when we do that, we are going to run into the situation of, do we want more of these as well? Do we have more? Do we have, yeah, we've got enough of, okay, can we get the free upgrades in the form of converting those damaged assemblers into new upgraded assemblers, please? And then I'm pretty sure down here there were some, yeah, we're doing some defense. This is perfectly fine. We can just go and build a bunch of stuff and not worry about it. Give me the things that I need. You can also give me the things. Don't we have more pipe? We still need more pipe. 16 we can get, yeah, whatever. That's going to be probably fine. And then the thing I did want to do was think about where these line up. So if we've got blue science here, then we're going to have at least one more belt. And then I think we can, yeah, if we start, if the top line of the copper is like, can we do it here? Because I'm pretty sure that the length of the length that a pipe jumps, I think, fits. It does not fit. It nearly, but does not quite fit an entire smelt. Because I'm thinking about, like, we've got the space to maybe be able to do the entire mixed build in the proper mixed build way, rather than in any of the other hacky ways that also. Let's do that there. That's in the wrong place. It did in fact need to be here. Yeah, we can do like a proper mixed build, but I think I am going to buffer things differently. We should also maybe bring power to the smelting. Yeah, this is a lot more spread out than a... Yeah, they're not running because we don't have things yet. Do we have... Because I did immediately want to get this into being a 18. Cool. That is probably enough. How many of these do I need? 4... Okay, let's count this a different way. We've got 18 here, which means we need to add another 6. So we actually need... Okay, I need... If I'm going to do that... 6 is the number of steel furnaces we need to have here. And then the rest stone furnaces, and that will be a full belt of processing. Up to 18, was it? No, I wanted to do 20, didn't I? For other reasons. We wanted to do this belt to be 20 long, because that's how much we want to expand to later. Which is kind of right in the way of the pipe. Oh, well. I think I'm okay with that. We're going to have to do that power differently anyway. Yeah, 4 of these was... yeah, okay. We did, in fact, build more... We've got more inserters in the mall, but we don't have more inserters here, which is going to be a bit of a shame. And then, yeah, I think, like, it is a very default settings and Deathworld strategy to be buffering all the copper, because you're often bringing this back after doing an outpost thing. And I think, like, I don't usually do that. I usually have a different plan for just having the mixed build, like, already having things to do with the copper when it gets back. And that's also kind of a function of me just not being that fast, but also just having different plans. I kind of wanted all these to, you know, whatever, we're not going to do that, and then maybe we can get these ones out of the way, and hopefully the petrochem is still powered. We can check whether the petrochem is still powered by whether or not we've still got radar coverage, and we do, so that's fine. Oh yeah, we wanted to circuit condition some of those other things as well. Okay, I don't think we've left enough space to do the light oil thing here that we usually do, but also whatever. That's not really a huge problem, I don't think. We're going to go prioritize this one way, and then, yeah, do a kind of buffer thing. And I kind of want... Have we left enough space here is the question, and the answer is only just yes, and then we need the other inserters. Could do this with fast inserters. Maybe we just do this with fast inserters. Let's do this with... We probably need... Okay, we need other long-headed inserters anyway, and we need more belt. So we're going to go and do, yeah, get all the other things we need for the mixed build. we didn't actually get... Okay, we didn't get the actual inserters we needed. We got the inserters that we wanted for the mixed build afterwards. But yeah, we are... And then is there... I think there should be enough space here. There is, in fact, enough... Okay, these ones need to not exist because we've got to have this power to be going like so. And then I think we do quite a large copper buffer. Those guys are probably fine. I don't plan on going back to repair that spot until we have bots, and then just letting bots put the walls back. That's going to be the plan there. Can we... piece of... Oh, gun turret damage. Do I need to go and deal with... Nah, they're still firing. They've got ammo. It's probably fine. Can we get... If you are here, then we can run that along the inside. And so this is now not actually belt balanced, but kind of belt balanced. And now we can have a full lane of copper reduction. So even if we run down that starter patch, and that's even less balanced, now if we run down that starter patch, we're going to have the things... We're going to be, yeah, supporting that with the current production, which is nice. This iron also needs to arrive. And then this coal... We should also bring in down... actually, we can do the plastic over here. We don't need to worry about not leaving enough space, because we can also just do... Did we actually get the chem plants? We got one chem plant. That was silly of us. And yeah, here's just like a place that we can straight up do a bunch of plastic. Here, why not? And yeah, we're again... Do we have... I'm pretty sure we have... I know even with capacity bonus, I don't think a basic pipe keeps up with this level of capacity bonus that we have. And we are also not going to buffer plastic because we are going to need to massively ramp up production later anyway. This is just going to straight up be half a belt of plastic. And we're going to put more chem plants on it and it's going to be fine. This probably needs to get out of the way of where we're going to extend the petrochem later. Hopefully that's not too much of an issue. And then, yeah, let's leave a bit of space, because we do have a ton of space at this point. That's kind of the other reason of, like, just securing all this territory. Like, all of this area in here, I'm just regarding mine now. Is that's... Pollution, please. That is not an expansion, that's just a radar artifact of... Yeah, sure. Okay, so now I think we can go and build modules. This is... We kind of want 2 belts of stuff to be doing this, but whatever, we'll line that up later. 8, 9, 10, and then some green chips, coils, green chips. I didn't think we were going to be in time for bots in the air for 3 hours. Maybe we're still in time for bots in the air by 3.5 hours. I don't actually need... I mean, we've got inserted capacity bonus. I don't need... Maybe I do. We're going to leave those ones in. But also, we don't need as many of the stack-to-stack coils inserters, because stack capacity bonus, those things are nice. We actually want... We want to plan for having 2 lanes in, but I think we want to plan for having 2 lanes in even like here. Because we want to have... Have I built that? We have actually built all of this off by 1, which is a little bit of a shame. This belt now has to kick out to dodge this line, and this belt is offset with the rest of it, so we've actually kind of messed up the mixed build. Cool, good job, never mind. Can we figure out a way to go... Yeah, something like that. This wants to be on the inside, and then I think we also just... Because this is also going to have to go underground here into the next part of the mixed build. So... This is, if we do, we also have not left enough space for a roboport here, so also that's a super cool decision. And I mean, we've got space for roboports elsewhere. Things we think about when we are designing mixed builds, and then this can go here. This one can turn. And now we have, yeah, slightly, I mean, we're going to need to rejig all of this when we do the mixed build anyway, so the whole, hey, let's set this up for the mixed build didn't quite work out as planned, but never mind. This one can go underground. And then okay, so I think we are just going to filter sulfur off here on the left, run that out that way. Blue science is going to be somewhere over there, and now we can just go and make... can we make red circuits here? If we make red circuits here, we're going to be even more in the way of the petrochem, which I am now a little bit sad about. So I think we're just going to do all of the red circuits in a big line. That doesn't feel good. I mean, we could also kick everything over up there, whatever. We're not going to bother with that. We're just going to go red circuit time. And then... yeah, I guess we, again, failed to do the speedrun trick of doing all of those with the same drags, but whatever. Do we want to bring these back even? I think we just want to bring... no. Yeah, we're going to bring these back. Portable solar panel is done. Let's just continue to research vaguely useful... like, these are the last of the vaguely useful red and green techs. In fact, some of those were belt immunity, which is not even regarded useful. How many is that? 17? 21 is... yeah, and then we can't even get this last one. That's a bit of a shame. Okay, we are going to need to expand these later when we get cliff explosives, which might be the thing that's about to happen anyway. And then it looks like we are building modules somewhere else, which I think I'm also okay with. And we've again failed to do the speedrun tech of building these inserters with the same drags, but never mind. Okay, so we definitely want... we need to, yeah, we need to get... because we've also got this green chips buffer, which I think is kind of the plan for... can we just dump this on this belt? Yes, especially if we have the sulfur there, which we also currently don't. So that's fine. We don't have modules yet, but we can use... yeah, 21 chem plants, sure, that's fine. I guess we want to unpack these green chips, because usually we've got... and in fact, with these cliffs in the way and not having built all of the red chips, we are going to have a green chip surplus. So maybe we also just continue to hack this in. Prioritize over there, and then here's another set of green chips, so that's doing what it needs to. And then we need to build the blue science, so that's not in the way. The thing we need to do first, yeah, a couple of things we're going to do now. We want more bullets, because why did you not? Oh wait, also we should also get really close to building the other... we are going to need to limit your stack size if we give you access to these other gear wheels, because otherwise you're just going to fill up the thing and waste all the iron. Yeah, we are going to need to build the blue science. We're going to need to... let's still get modules online first. Let's get modules online. All of those are going to need to pivot. We should... yeah, by get modules online, let's just straight up get modules online here. And we want a couple of speeds, a decent number of prod mods, a number of efficiency modules, and then... yeah, I guess this is just going... I guess we're just doing a nasty hack. I guess it's going to be nasty hack day. I don't think anyone is particularly surprised that it's nasty hack day. Every day around here is nasty hack day. What do we even want here? I think we're going to get flammables, and then we're just going to expect to get... and I don't even think I have enough military research sitting around to yeah, I don't even think I have enough military research sitting around to make all of the refined flammables tech, because we did cut military. But things we want to do is we want to be over here making the rest of this plastic, which we didn't have the chem plants on us to do previously, but we do now. So that's all the plastic we need. We did want to swing back over here to do an ammo check. Let's also do a wall extension, because it looks like 2 bits of wall there. Yeah, the one layer of wall might not be quite enough. Ammo there is fine. Are we still... Did we have a radar over here and then lose the radar over here? I thought we had a radar in there. Yeah, this is one of the reasons why all of that distance of flamethrower are not particularly great. We kind of needed walls inside those, so that's a fun thing to notice. And then we wanted to come over here and do just an ammo check over here. These guys are kind of fine. Did we at least hold that? Do we need to go back and... Yeah, we kind of need to... Things that are a bit of a shame. I think we just needed the walls closer, didn't we? And that's kind of in the way. Sure. Oh no, we did actually get enough military science made to... Yeah, sure. We did actually get enough military science made to make that work. So let's just have an extra flamethrower with a bit of extra range, and then a flamethrower here with a bit of extra range, and we're going to call that... I mean, this one's going to have struggle if the biters swing in the other way, but yeah, I don't want to have to deal with that. I would just want to be able to build stuff, because we are now past 3 hours, and we aren't really getting towards bots yet, when we also need to do another power grid build as well, so I think that's got to be the next... Does that have to be the next thing? It has to be the next thing we do before Blue Science, which is fine. We've got some of these things. We can go and get more. I guess it's also the thing about dropping down 14 refineries is we end up in the situation of... did we get 2618? I guess we're doing this with regular inserters, which is fine. Do we offshore? We have offshore pumps. So that's all good. We have all the things we need to go and drop the additional power plant, which is again going to tax our coal, which is going to be super fun. I think we can put the... Yeah, we're just going to put the power plant down here, because why not? Let's get the car out of the way a bit, like that. And then I guess here is going to be a place where we can drop a thing. How many of these did we even build? 17? 17 is not really the number we wanted. We really wanted 18, I guess. Yeah, we've got enough space for this. So that's going to be the next 18, and this is going to be the last power plant we build before... Okay, I kind of wanted a backup power connection over here, and we're going to just let the bots go and do that. We should probably also be working on... Okay, yeah, that was not particularly successful. Why? Oh, was there a weird blueprinting artifact? Sure, whatever. And then that was me doing things badly. All of these... So many of these are off by 1. That's not even a thing that's supposed to be difficult to do. Okay, good thing we started to build more of those as well. Yeah, we've got the coal belt that we were bringing in for plastic. That's kind of also the point. Probably should be working on belt delay, given that the base is already sad about... Is the base out of power? No. We just... Oh yeah, because we've connected engines, but we've ghosted things on the other side for bots to build later. And that's why all of these inserters are unhappy about stuff. Where is my belt of coal? Do I want to... I think I want to take this... I mean, we're going to run this way. partly because later we're going to have a bunch of solid fuel to put on that belt. That is going to be part of that plan. Okay, so other than the fact that these guys don't have fuel, and we need pipes, and we need the other engines that we built, and we also have not been buffering the rest of these red ships. I don't even think that I supermined. We've got a lot of things. I mean, modular. We have modular armor now, don't we? I think we're gonna. Last time I remember skipping. Last time I remember skipping modular armor, and just going straight to power armor, because the next time we were pushing, we were at a place where we had modular armor to do stuff, or power armor to do stuff, and we might hopefully end up in that point again. Okay. This is going to solve... I mean, our power grid problems might already be solved, yeah. Our power grid problems are already solved, which is nice. Got to go and build a bunch of blue science now, which is... Blue science post 3 hour mark. I guess I'm going to be happy about. I don't know what other options I have at this point. I guess I could be unhappy and still doing a thing. That's definitely a way this could shake out. Oh, and if we're doing blue science, then we also definitely need to be doing... Can we figure out how to put sulfur on this belt? Can we get... I mean, we've got water just here. This is our last offshore pump. Fine, whatever. Yeah, we've got coal here. We've got everything we need for... I can never remember which way around these things go. Let's also not do it there. Because if we've got... Is this actually in the right spot? Yeah, this water line here is... Okay, we need more pipes. Things that are a shame. I'm also aware that we don't actually have enough coal mining to be fully supporting the size of... Like, we don't have enough coal to be supporting the smelting and the plastic and the power grid if we actually fully tapped the size of power grid that we are using, and, you know, we kind of don't. Yeah, we wanted more pipes. Because... Yay, achievements. This sulfur setup is not how this usually works, but, I mean, this is also... We're going to use a cracking pattern for the sulfur, apparently. There's also way more sulfur than we need, but whatever. And then... The other thing I was thinking of is, like, here. Like, right here... can we actually get 4? Do I want 4 things on explosives? I don't think we need 4 on explosives, but we're going to do 4 on explosives. That's going to be how that works. And yeah, now we can get a lot of sulfur out with 4 belt. Cool, good job having all the things that we need. Going back to the mall... to pick up the things we need. Maybe we need more power poles as well. Yeah, and then, yeah, I wanted more copper over here, although we don't need it for red science, it's only for military science, which we also don't need, so I don't think... Like, I think there was a plan to turn some of that copper buffer into... other functions, but I don't think we actually need to. And then... I mean, there's gross ways of doing this and there's less gross ways of doing this. I think we're just going to go... is that a thing I'm going to feel bad about? Maybe. Because how are we getting this stuff out now? Are we putting it on the same belt? Are we putting it on different belts? Are we doing this bit with undergrounds? Sure. Things that we feel bad about, and it's probably fine. Need to go here and here. Do I have... I don't want this stuff on my infantry, and then we've kind of got to go underground here as well. Sure. And then this is just sulfur for blue science, so that's not even a big deal, and it can just do that. And we didn't pick up any other stuff we want, so now we've got a place where we can be putting explosives, if we can figure out how we're going to get the explosives out. And I think it's going to be, I mean, we're not doing anything with the space anyway, are we? So whatever. We've got a bunch of steel on us, so that's nice. We can just go... We should go straight into cliff explosives as well. We can have landmines, we can have some amount of steel in here. But I think the other thing we definitely are going to want is empty barrels into cliff explosives. I think I fed 30 steel? Yeah, something like that. You don't need... You need these ones, the others don't. And then let's just box all of these things together, because why not? Okay, why not is because we don't have boxes. Okay, so we've got landmines production going. You don't need any of those things. That would have given us... Okay, yeah. Actually, have all the grenades, because you probably picked up some more... You probably picked up some more steel, whatever. Moving on, we've got cliff explosives, that's nice. Blue science time, definitely blue science time. We've got the sulfur on this belt. We've got the backup car over here, which we should probably have. We've probably got some modules, but not a whole lot of modules. We should probably efficiency mine module... Yeah, we're not making a full belt of copper, but we are also not using a full belt of copper because we... I was expecting to at least be using a decent number of those red chips. I wasn't expecting red chips to back up quite that hard. Oh well. Oh yeah, that's also all of the speed modules we want for the moment, because really all we want for the speed modules is pump jacks. And then we actually needed... We needed more cliff explosives than just 2. Because, yeah, cool. So that actually achieved nothing. Okay. Efficiency modules for refineries. They are, at this point, the most high-value item for efficiency modules. We've got engines here. We've got a lot of flamethrowers, which is nice. This is where we're just going to go and build a bunch of stuff. And we want... I think we're going to do 14 again. 9, 10, 11, 12. A couple more of these guys. Do you have... You don't have a steel feed, so I'm okay with you not having a steel feed. 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. That's how big the blue science build is going to be. And so I reckon we get this running, and then this belt is definitely running this way, because it is in fact this belt here. And then we can have... this also doesn't give us any extra engines. All of the engines are being fed directly into the blue science, which is not... that was not the one we wanted. We wanted these ones. And then do we have prod mods? We have... I mean, blue science aren't the first things we want to be prod modding. We want to be prod modding engines... Not engines. Gear wheels first, but also we are right here. And we've got all these engines, so you guys can just get working on stuff. It's fine. Yeah, gear wheels and green chips are the first things we need to be prioritizing the prod mods for. We'll go and do that next, because we're kind of there. Okay, so blue science is running. You guys are... Yeah, did I have... I did. Let's skip modular armor. Let's be greedy, because that's kind of the theme. We are going to presume that... Okay, I've got some things in my inventory that I don't need to have. We can tidy some of this up. Do we... I don't actually think we need sulfur for acid either. I think we're going to have an even cheekier plan for that. What we do want is we want to be able to prioritize this into where the engines build, the electric engines build will be. We also need to be... Okay, so we can get extra engines here for flamethrowers. So I think we're just going to do that now. We're just straight up going to flamethrower automation right here. We've still got engines that we don't really want to be carrying around. I hope we don't need any more backup cars. We might, but hopefully not. So, flamethrower automation, full chest of flamethrowers, but we don't need that many flamethrowers yet, it's fine. Yeah, we got to get things into labs so that we can be producing stuff. Hey, here are some of the gear wheels that I said are the highest priority, and then this belt here, that can go through, that can go through, that can go through, and as long as we are putting this on the inside of this belt, so I think we have like this, other than the lack of power poles. Did I build exactly the number of power poles we needed for that? That's curious. Okay, based on this, it looks like we have all of the copper we need. Copper? All of the coal we need. It looks like we're still... It does look like we're still buffering coal, which is great because I think we're probably going to struggle for coal, and I think we just... Yeah, okay, we've left the backup car somewhere. Oh well. We should probably also... Did we... These corpses are new, I think, which is super interesting because we are planning on destroying these cliffs. And I guess we've got to push that out as well. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Do we have... I think this is going to be... How do we actually sneak through here at this point? Oh, hey, remember the thing we needed to do was... Oh, we've put things on the wrong side. Cool. Whatever. We'll just hack in a different bodge. And then these are inserters that are going to need to exist sooner or later anyway, so I don't even mind making a mess there. And yeah, let's prod mod some of these, and that leaves us an extra couple of prod mods. We will also... Okay. 10 of these are going here. This leaves us some prod mods to be able to... Really? Leaves us some prod mods to be able... Yeah, that's a better place. That's less in the way. Prod mods to be able to prod mod our intermediates, which is... This is not the way to get to those intermediates. We've got to go all the way around these cliffs. This is not good planning. Good thing we've automated some number of cliff explosives. And yeah, more of this iron running down. That's a problem we knew we were always going to have. This... Sneaky little piece of iron here. Bots can get rid of that at some point. Yeah, we are just going to continue to prioritize the bot stuff, even though we are... I mean, we should be going to go and build that. That is the thing that we should be doing next. In fact, probably as soon as we've got these intermediates built... Intermediates built, intermediates moduled. You guys want that, you want modules, you want modules. Maybe we get extra iron out of this now. This is one of the parts where we can run into sushi problems, but I think at this point we've still got enough stuff sitting around that we're kind of okay. And this side of the base little ammo check is running low. Oh yeah, because that's... Yeah, that was the thing I was going to do before bots. I guess we do... I was going to think about... You destroyed the first wall, congratulations. Taking this copper and then running oil out here and doing flamethrower stuff over here. Maybe we still do that, but I think we're doing bots first on the ground that we are now at the point of doing bots. Oh wait, and then also these efficiency modules want to get... Yeah, we were just at the miners that we wanted to put these efficiency modules in. It's kind of not worth having the efficiency modules and then not putting them in miners, so... but not inactive miners, we just want to be putting them in miners that are still doing things. Okay, so we are currently still behind on our pollution in the sense that we are paying pollution costs for all of those modules that are not going to be paying back yet, but will soon. And then we wanted... Do we have enough? We have 140 pipes. I don't think that's... Oh, we're going to get more... We're going to get more other pipes, aren't we? Yeah, we don't need... I don't know if we need those landmines myself at all, and I've kind of walled this in so it's a little bit awkward to drive. I guess this is the space where we're driving. Oh, well, never mind. Let's start to set up for... advanced oil processing, which is also going to save us the coal, because it means we can straight up just put a bunch of those... Yeah, we can immediately go and put... that one's not going to be in the way, so that one can just stay there. We can straight up go and put a bunch of light oil, solid fuel, into the power grid and save ourselves a bunch of coal. Which is also a thing we tried to skip previously because we were a bit cheeky, and I think at this point... Like, I think we should still be able to get enough of this stuff. And then here's some water, so we're just going to have it, and then you can just be advanced cracking. And is that all of them? That looks like all of them. Okay. We are going to back up because we haven't done the rest of the inputs yet, but never mind. That's pretty ugly and is also in the wrong place, so that's cool. And then where are we going to... Yeah, I think we're going to do the thing where we just tuck some tanks of light or of heavy oil down there. That's going to be fine. And then the space we kinda... I mean, I think we are still planning on doing early rocket fuel stuff as well, because I like getting rocket fuel on as early as possible with as small a build as possible, but also I think it's still going to go bots into nuclear power into rocket fuel. Like, rocket fuel is not going to be super early in the plan. Why? Oh yeah, because we're silly, that's why. If we do things sensibly, they work out much better. And we're going to need to do cracking as well. I think we're still doing cracking after bots. I think we're going to plan on everything being stable enough. 11? We have not... Yeah. Wow. If we had not messed up where this mixed build was aligned, then we could have had rocket fuel right here, and things being fine, and not even worried, and like ended up accidentally tile perfect. But because we were silly... Did we actually not set a recipe? And that's also the wrong recipe. Cool. Because we were a little bit silly and a little bit off, we can no longer fit rocket fuel in the same place, which is a bit of a shame. Let's connect this power in both directions for resiliency, because Deathworld... I guess we could still sushi of rocket fuel later, but that doesn't sound good, because these builds can often like back up, and having them back up is a thing that I'm kind of okay with. And then we're going to go... Yeah, put the solid fuel on both sides of this belt, and then prioritize the solid fuel in, and we have a fancy solid fuel power grid. We've got... Yeah, we're tanking the other stuff, that's fine. We're probably still blocked on gas, because the only thing we're using gases for is plastic, but that's also still completely fine. I wanted... Yeah, we want to do the rest of the bot stuff now. Give me the rest of these. We can probably module the rest of the labs, and then fuel the steel more, though it's not really a big deal. Do we have... Are we going to get bots on the air in 7 minutes? Maybe. We've got everything built. We've got the labs nearly fully moduled, but not quite fully moduled. We're just going to go and build a thing. So, I think we are going to presume that... Yeah, we're going to do 4 engines here into This needs to move slightly, which is a bit of a shame. We could also just do this after. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's do this in a different place. Because I did kind of want to get these green chips into this modules build, because eventually we're going to be extending the red chips to the point that they're going further. Mining productivity is going to be the next thing, and then uranium stuff, sure. Yeah, getting more modules. All of those red chips are now just... oh yeah, because we are... Yeah, because we are prioritizing them into this buffer. That's pretty silly. We should have the buffer over here. Never mind, that's a thing we're going to address later. This is going to be our electric engines. That's not true at all. This is going to be our regular engines. And then we need to leave a bit of a space to be able to squirrel the rest of this stuff through. Squirreling space, pretty important. Running out of assemblers, also pretty important. That's a thing you can do that's cool. We are going to grab all of these, basically all of those, and just hand feed these guys the red chips they need to be continuing with that. Cool, it'll go better if you put it in the right place. And then this... I mean, other than having done lubricant, and we are still... Where's this belt going to go? I think some of it's actually going to go this way, isn't it? I think this is going to work better. Yeah. And then through here. This is going to be completely fine. This is going to be what we needed to do. We've not done the double inserter, the double long-headed inserter pattern, but we still have a pattern that's going to work completely fine. Like so. Here, and then also here, and then, oh, batteries. Batteries are the thing, well, and also, you know, lubricant or whatever, things that we are close to nearly having got everything done that we needed to. Have we got, because I remember we spent our last chem plant on the solid fuel. Were we making any more chem plants? We do have more chem plants over here, so that's kind of okay. And then we needed chem plants for batteries. Batteries, we're going to go over here somewhere, because here's steel. Here's... oh, we haven't done acid either, so there are quite a few things that we still need in order for... the... in order for drone parts to be a thing. And then I think we're going to do a weird thing. It's probably going to be fine. I'm going to put this stuff... These guys are still in the way. Oh well. Yeah, because we were kind of doing this whole mess of garbage at once. We went to get chem plants to put a chem plant here to be able to make lubricant. So now we've got lubricant into our electric engines, which again have the output belt in the wrong place. That's a thing I do all the time, which I was even thinking about not getting wrong this time, and then managed to still get it wrong. And then in here is a place where we can tuck all of the drone frame build, which doesn't have batteries yet. We should go and get the batteries down here before we try and those guys are still working on stuff. It's fine. We're actually still buffering copper because we're not even fully using all of it, which is super interesting. Power grid is super fine. We are solid fuel powered. All of that looks pretty great. Let's have here. Is here a place where we can be building acid? I think it might be. Is there an iron field? The iron field is all the way over here. I don't know if we bother automating that yet. I think we're just going to do some nasty things of presuming that we can get acid in there like so. Yeah, we wanted the acid over there. Fine. Repower the plastic. Put that acid in. Do I do not have any iron. We kind of wanted iron there, and then we also put those in exactly the wrong place, because what we really want is And also we want to prod module some of these guys. Some of those guys actually probably not. Probably not. Whatever. Yeah, so we've got the... We need to put iron in a box, because that's apparently how we're doing this stuff. And we should probably at the same time bring some steel over to the landmines to just keep that going. Piece of iron, it's fine. Yeah, we do need to upgrade some of these things. Those guys are arriving in a bit of the power grid that we did not defend, which is a clever part on their plan. There's also quite a few of them. Good job. So we've got, I guess, yeah, this is the whole... I'm pretty sure this is a spot that I considered defending and then didn't. Did we still have... This one is busted. But if we just grab this thing and put it here, and we are probably still fine on the power grid because we also had the other power grid that is solid fuel powered, and moving that boiler around should mean that... Oh no, because these power poles are gone. So these ones are working again. It's still not very well defended, which is curious on my part, and we do have the spitters. Oh, you know, that's what we should have done. We should have just given these guys landmine support, because we have those now. And it is... Yeah, we are closing in on 4.5 hours, which is also getting towards episode length. And don't have bots yet, but we've got nearly all of the builds we want to have bots. Did we pick up the iron? We did. We got some, but not much iron. Can we sneak through here? The answer is yes. Those guys are low on bullets, which is also... I mean, they've got landmine support now. They'll be fine. These guys have the iron that I want. You have the iron. Oh, I was gonna... Yeah. I think one of the other strats is going to be getting logistics bots, even though we have logistics embargo, not bothering to set up any personal requests, and just using them, the logistics bots tech to get us extra inventory space. Because we can just put things in the trash slots, especially when we're taking things long distances, like anything we're taking to an outpost or anything like that. I reckon that's going to be a good trick. Yeah, not landmines. Oh, those guys taking some hits. I think that's fine. Anyway, don't have any more efficiency modules. Should we module plastic? I don't think we need to module plastic, which might means that we efficiency module plastic. Yeah, give me all of these, and then batteries. Batteries over here are what we want to do. We want to have, like, batteries. These things we could also prod mod, I guess we're not. And then you just put things on this belt, because that's already exactly the belt going to the correct place. And then we want... Can we fit this? Yeah, okay. We're going to have to do some more belt spaghetti, of which is a thing that I'm kind of fine with, because that's why we gave ourselves this extra space. And then this is going to have to go, you know, a little to the... Is that true? Maybe. We wanted to grab some of this copper from a surplus position. Is that going to be able to... I think this is going to be able to spaghetti through the things that we needed to. Power that. Pipes here. There are some belts that we still need to... if you were on the other side of... If you were on the inside of this belt, that would make moving the iron around a little easier. Let's make this worse. Cool, fine, great. Things that we like a lot. And then... batteries. Okay. And then you guys have whatever, just get started, it's fine. So we've now got batteries on this belt as well. We did want to get copper into the military science build, but it looks like that's already happening. And yeah, we cut off military science because we didn't want... We wanted to bank walls. Because Oh, but we were not banking walls. We were failing to bank furnaces, so that's cool. Give me all of... yeah, sure, whatever. Temporary wall hack number 2 is going to go just over here, because we do want all of these things to be turned into walls. That's kind of going to be a big thing we're doing once we have flamethrower tech in play. So you guys just get working on that, it's fine. We've got batteries drifting down here, that's fine. We're going to get... oh yeah, we had... let's grab all of the red circuits as well. Grab the backup car. Because we want steel, we've got... should I have given this iron to... I think, never mind. Yeah, because we've got everything here we need for drone parts now, which is nice. This is not the easiest way to be doing this, is it? This is like pretty silly. Especially using... yeah, whatever. Okay, fine. Things that are going to feel bad, and we'll go like, why did we do that? Oh, well, it's going to be functional, and we'll worry about how silly it is later. It's not quite functional yet. These guys need both of those things. And then we did arrange this to be emptying... yeah, we did arrange this to be emptying this buffer into this drone parts build. So that's fine. And we're doing some defense here, so I guess we leave a couple of landmines in this spot. We do want to be using... I was going to give these guys something. What was it? Prod mods. Let's give... should we give the electric engines prod mods? We have now. And this is kind of an awkward spot because we haven't quite left the space for a roboport, but now we can have a roboport here, which means I guess we want... I mean, we're still going to want construction drones here. This is kind of some awful... actually, this doesn't even work, does it? We're going to have to turn this in and pull this back one, and have... not have any boxes. Do not handcraft the boxes. Okay, construction drones. Because we want to be able to put things into a box, and then... yeah, I guess we're gonna have to move these inserters around and be a little silly. It's probably fine. Down here, up here, that's space for a roboport, which we haven't built yet. The roboports were also going to happen, I guess, here? Sure. Make me a lot of roboports. Is that true? Oh yeah, we also, at this point, need... yeah, you guys need inserters. And then we're going to need some other inserters here. Yeah, let's just bang in all these things. And then give you both input boxes and output boxes. And then we wanted a whole pile of steel chests. Like a compelling number of steel chests, because we need the logistics boxes. And then you are... yeah, you are stuck. Oh, actually, we needed... that was the other reason to be putting the construction robots where we did. Yeah, give me these. Hey, we have construction bots. I don't have any repair packs, which is going to be the other thing we're going to imminently need, but we want... you won't need steel, you will need power. We want to get our logistics boxes in place. Is that the second piece of wall and now there's a hole in the wall? It is. We should maybe go and address that. You needed steel, have lots of steel. In fact, I'm just going to grab all this stuff and fire this in here. And then green chips. And then I've got other things that I would rather not have. Tech-wise, I think tech-wise it is now time to slide the rocket fuel into the plan. I think we're probably also going to do a tank thing, but I think the nuclear power is going to be the next thing that we definitely want. One roboport. You guys can Yeah, you just go up to a full stack, because we're going to want a pile of these things. Give me the rubber ports. Give me the bots. Give me the bots. And oh yeah, let's still, like, I don't think I want to put repair packs in the network, because bots will run around and seriously, okay, yeah, bots will run around and be silly about repairing walls, but also I would like to give the network a small but finite number of repair packs so that they can tidy up all the buildings, so that all the damaged buildings are not messing up my bot build queue actions. That's going to be a thing. We did pick up more cliff explosives. So we probably do want to get this up to some decent number. What is it, 22? Okay, 24 is actually going to... I think 24 fully utilizes the entire belt of stuff that we've got. Like, I think 24 is... It's not a full utilization of a half belt of plastic, but it is full utilization of 4 things making coils. But the thing we mostly want to do, and the reason why we picked up all those walls and we picked up those rubber ports, is... Yeah, we've got this hole in the wall down here. Oh no, what should we do? We should have rubber port coverage, like from about... Where did I put the rubber ports? Here, it looks like. Yep, we've got rubber port coverage, and you should have a box with a lot of walls, and you should have some number of rubber ports. And then also at this point, we can just be doubling up on walls in kind of effective ways. Don't get rid of the cliffs, because we want to keep the cliffs, and then we can also just be extending this massively, which is... these walls probably don't need to exist. Yeah, a thing I guess I'm happy to be doing at... I just noticed these guys spilling in. They are going to aggro onto the gun turrets and then explode on the landmines. Yeah, this is kind of the thing we wanted to do with the robots next, is just claim all of the space that we want, so that we don't have to worry about defending later. Just get like nice solid defense everywhere. Extend this wall. Maybe that's the thing we go and do now. What was I coming back for? It wasn't to defend against those guys. It wasn't to... I think I was giving away all of the iron in my inventory, and I think it was also making sure you have everything you need so we continue to get a pile more rubber ports. Yeah, so we're gonna rubber port this mall a bit. Do you guys have things that I want? You guys got all of the red chips, and you really only need a couple each, I think. And then this rubber port wants the rest of them, but I think you guys also... I think we've done that kind of badly. I think we needed green chips in here as well. That was the wrong one. Did we put any of that on the belt? Maybe. Yeah, give me... Are you making... You are making way too many of them. Okay. Have just a couple of repair packs, because there are things we want to repair. Give me the boxes, and let's set all of this stuff up for, like, having an actual mall and stuff. It's pretty exciting. More rubber ports. Yeah, we can have... If we put the thing in the right place, we can go there. Are there other boxes that need to be boxes? Maybe. You're still destroying walls. I'm pretty sure that's completely fine. Maybe one of those walls was destroyed before we actually got the tech that will do that for us. The construction bot tech that gives us the ghosts. But I think we are now at a point of being pretty happy about this. We can, like, ghost... Actually, we do need a blue rubber port in the middle of... this build. I think this is... Yeah, I think this is a pretty good place for an episode transition. We've got the bots online, we are researching nuclear power, we have some solid defenses, we need more solid defenses, we are closing in on the 4 hour mark, and I think things are well. This is getting towards the bit of the 100% achievements Deathworld run that has been a bit of a struggle before because we're doing things that we really don't need to be doing before the first rocket, but we're going to anyway. So yeah,